All right, good morning. We are back. Good morning from North Caloocan City, where the city meets the province, baby. Smart. It looks like you're trying to access something that's not a part of your data plan. Don't you guys hate those messages that you get? Merc3, good morning. Merc3 representing the lovely state of Michigan. Now in the chat room. Everybody say hello to Merc3, MRJL Barrett. Hello, sir. From Angeles City. Good morning to everyone. Does anybody else get the... Good morning, Clyde. Clyde Seaside, Adelaide, Australia, representing the lovely country of Australia. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. Do you guys hate the... those of you that live here, do you just constantly get messages from Smart? Or Melanie and I do. Even when you have your... your data turned off, you'll get these messages from Smart that say, it looks like you're trying to access websites that are not a part of your current data package. Dennis Brock, good morning. Same with Globe. Yeah, and they come all day long. I mean, you'll get these stupid messages all day long. MRJL, eating French toast. Well, there's a blast from my USA past. French toast. Island Dan. Yeah, Globe is the same. Everyone that has Globe says they're the same. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's just funny because you're not. I mean, the phone, the phone's been sitting on the dresser for the last 3 hours. And it says, it looks like you're trying to access websites that are not a part of your current data package. Please subscribe, or please text the word data to 9999 and you can get 1 gig of additional data for today or something like that. Anyway, if it was only as easy as it is in the West, you never have to buy load, you never have to do anything. I had Verizon in the West and it worked perfect. Robert Hahn. Hello, Robert. Welcome to the chat. Seoul, Korea. That's where Melanie's sister is. Melanie's sister is in Seoul. Real maple syrup, Merc3. Yeah. And that's, Merc3 is from an area where the maple syrup is predominantly made. Indiana, Michigan, Ohio. Maple syrup capitals of the USA. Dennis McFarland, hello. Fallbrook, California. Welcome to the chat. Sunshine Cooper. Hello, welcome to the chat. The Queen Sunshine, first time to your live stream, my friend. Okay, well, thank you, Sunshine Cooper. You must be our one and only current resident Filipina that's in the chat room now. That's good, because we always have questions for Filipinas. Yeah, South Korea's cool. Even the Incheon Airport is like one of the coolest airports in the entire world. Unfortunately, I don't know why. When you're flying to the west through Seoul, it's very common to have an 8 to 10 hour layover there at Incheon. So Asiana Airlines does a city tour. Has anybody done that, by the way? Rory Thomas, what's up, buddy? From Cebu City. Caloocan North, Sunshine, yes. Has anybody done that city tour on a layover through Incheon? I passed on it twice. I don't know why. Oh, the one time I was really sick. And the other time, I don't remember why. I have friends that have done it, though, and they said it was great. Although they weren't dressed for it because they were flying from Thailand through Incheon, and they didn't have any winter clothes. And it was December, and man, you know what December is in Korea? Snow, baby, and very cold. We are here in Philippines, Western Visayas. Okay, Sunshine Cooper, Western Visayas. Specifically, what island? Are you, what island and city? If that's not too much for you to give away. You can just give the island if you want. Roy was in, okay. Where am I from originally? I'm from Los Angeles, California. Iloilo. Ah, love Iloilo. The lovely island of Panay. All right. That's one of the places I want to visit. Iloilo. Rory says when he was Okinawa, had to support Korea at times. Yeah. Clyde Seaside just booked my fiance and her niece a flight to Australia for a month at Christmas. All right. China, is that China Eastern or China Air? A lot of people say that I've always noticed China Eastern is a really inexpensive way to fly, but I've seen a lot of complaints about them too. China Southern, okay. Uh-oh, here we go. Brian Hatcher, oh my gulai, welcome to the chat. Never did the city tour, but had several 24-hour layovers. Love the cultural center in Incheon, stayed in the airport hotel. Yeah, that airport is awesome. You can lay over there overnight fairly easy and not even get bored. Mike Foodie, welcome to the chat. Yeah, how about that, Mike Foodie? Mike Foodie is our resident chef, resident Canadian chef, if I remember correctly. Sorry if I got that wrong, but I'm trying to remember where everybody's from, especially my regulars that come in. I'll be visiting Iloilo next month. Oh, all right. Yeah, Panay looks awesome. Robert Jacobson, welcome to the chat, brother. Robert Jacobson will be my neighbor here sometime soon. We'll be meeting at Jollibee at Zabarte Town Center for lunch occasionally. Once he gets over here, he's going to live right down the street from me. Robert says, when you get your passport, do you need glasses off and have white background when you have your pics done? I don't think the glasses off are necessary, but wherever you have that picture done, they will know. If you're getting passport pictures done, wherever you get it done, they'll know. I don't think you have to take your glasses off. Just hats, jewelry. Johansson Bjork. Yo, how are you? Brian, did we go 5 hours last time? Oh, you're talking today. Oh, I don't know. We have to take Maddie to the vet, so I don't know if we'll be able to go 5 hours. We'll see how it's going. 18 people, 8 minutes in. That looks pretty good. Oh, living not far from Niagara Falls. Wow. Never seen Niagara Falls. But you know what? Thank God for drones and YouTube, because look at how you can see Niagara Falls now. You couldn't do that 20 years ago. There would have to be somebody flying over in a helicopter making a movie. But now somebody can launch a drone and you get the most awesome view. Okay, Sunshine says you have to take your glasses off. Okay. I don't know if that's American rules or Filipino rules. Okay, Rory said that he took his glasses off too. There you go. I am not a glasses wearer, so was unaware of the glasses rule. Oh, U.S. rules? Okay. Makes sense. Dennis Brock says he had to take his off too. Okay, there you go. That's the consensus, Robert. See that? See how we get shit done in here? We are solving the world's problems, guys. In North Caloocan City, where the city meets the province. Dennis Mosley says off. Welcome to the chat, Dennis. Solving the world's problems. One passport photo at a time. There you go. Melanie will be joining the chat. Hey, how did you guys like the cooking video? Was that cool? Dennis. Yeah. We're talking about glasses, not pants. That's another type of photo, not a passport photo. How far you are? Oh, we've stayed at the Manila Hotel too, Sunshine. Look at my video list. I've got an awesome video of the Manila Hotel. We had a great time there. What a great place. Guys, cannot recommend the Manila Hotel enough. Even if you only stay for one night, because it is expensive. Dennis Brock wants us to do steak next time. Well, that's not a Filipino dish. I guess we could do it though. Robert Jacobson, need to be online to see this live feed. Island Dan says was very cool. I need to get a pressure cooker. Yeah. Stock market has taken some big hits this week, down to 25K. Baloo Baloo, Celebrity Melanie on deck. Yeah, we're going to do an exchange rate. Mike Foodie. To be honest with you, I was a little disappointed. The beef was a little tough, even though we pressure cooked it. Now we've got, and you guys will see this video, we went to a actual meat market, not an outdoor, but an inside, a butcher here in the Philippines, over in Novaliches. The place was impressive. And we bought what looks like T-bone steaks, but we used a portion of that in the bulalo, and I was a little disappointed. The beef was a little tough. Yeah. So, yeah, Philippines beef is Buratsky Productions. Good morning, from North Caloocan City. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Yeah, but you'll see this market that we went to was super impressive. I've never seen anything like it in the Philippines, because we're so used to the outdoor markets, and they had, well, you'll see, a tenderizing hammer. Yeah, we're gonna try to cook these T-bones on the grill just to see what it comes out to be like. But after the bulalo beef, I'm not sure. Sunshine Cooper, Melanie and I love the Cowboy Grill there on Mabini Street in Malati. Very nice. Lots of fun, good food, and inexpensive drinks. Yeah. Rory is curious to see how the locals celebrate Halloween. Yeah, well, we're already off into Christmas, so Halloween is... Sunshine says you need to cook the beef for 2 hours. Yeah. Dennis Brock gives PI beef 2 thumbs down. Baratsky is from San Francisco. Welcome to the chat. We have a cousin in Daly City. Melanie's cousin is in Daly City, about the same age as her, maybe a couple of years younger. The beef here does not have a lot of fat, so the meat is tougher. Yeah, but it's so damn hot. How do you fatten up a Philippines cow? Baransky says that Batangas beef is really good. There you go. Beat the blank out of it. Get Melanie a slow cooker. Yeah, Robert, that's what we used in the cooking channel. Sweet Perry, Magandang Umaga, Mr. Sweet Perry. How are you, sir? No Christmas until after November 25th. We were in the even in the butcher that we were at, they were playing Christmas music. Merc3 says the beef in the Philippines tastes like expensive goat. And not, yeah. Yeah, and you know, I'm from Southern California, so we were getting some pretty damn fine select cuts of meat there to buy. Try going to Tagaytay City and try their bulalo. All right, I've been there, and I've actually done that. I've had bulalo in Tagaytay with a view of Taal Lake. Maybe somewhere we can meet there. My husband's coming home soon, so we're going to stay at Manila Hotel and go to Cowboy Grill again. Help kids on the street. Okay, sunshine. Fatten the cow up with corn. Yeah, you're supposed to feed the cows whole ears of corn. I read that somewhere. Thanks, Sweet Berry. The cow is not supposed to eat corn. Oh, man. You guys are funny. Brian Hatcher, how's the little antenna? It's good. We moved it, and it's the picture's fine now. It was just sitting down a little bit too low. We need to get it up just a little bit higher on the roof, up on the pitch of the roof, and it's fine now. There's no problem. Of course, the wind, if we get some high winds, it'll probably blow it down again. Mike Foodie, I'd love to see chicken and pork adobo. All right, we'll do that. There's tons of things to cook here. So, yeah, import beef, Island Dan, for sure. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know about Barretto's Meat Market. I've been in there. I've been in Barretto's before. I know of it, or where it's at. Angus from Australia. I wonder what that costs by the kilo. Do you happen to remember? Merc3 says we live near many farms. The beef from the butcher is still moving when you get it. Yeah. Sunshine Cooper is asking about balut. I'm not eating no damn balut, Sunshine, just so you know. So for me, that's a thumbs down. Anybody else? Sunshine's asking about the balut. Are you starting a separate channel for Melanie? No. I need Melody to increase my views, so she's not going to get her own channel. See? You gotta think like a smart vlogger here. Rain Man, what's up, mofo? Melanie wants to become, more involved with the channel somehow. So and she's always wanted to do cooking. So the other day, okay, sorry, it's moving really quick. Balut is good. Ask your wife. Yeah, I know. But no, you know what? Since I've been here, nobody has ever bought the balut, and the guy's here every night. The guy comes right by our house every night, the balut salesman. And no one's buying any balut. So if it's so damn good. Merc3, how would a meat of the month club work there? It is so hot, it is cooked by the time you open the package. Yeah. And what was impressive about this butcher that we went to is everything was refrigerated. I mean, all the meat was laying on top of ice. So, and the air con was cold in there, man. It must have been 68 degrees. I don't know how a Filipino stands it in there. Oh, sorry. Sunshine's going to try and challenge her husband to eat balut. And where's your husband from, Sunshine? Any meat can toughen up depending on how they slaughter it. Clyde Seaside. Talking about the slaughtering of the beef, depending on how it's done. And also, I've heard that the stress that the cow goes through can change the consistency of the meat. Roy Thomas says, I signed up with my power company here in Cebu to get notifications. Got one yesterday. I will be without power 8 hours. Yeah. Cebu always has a lot of power outages, don't they? Sorry. Tim Sheets, what's up, buddy? Robert Jacobson said she needs to try Frogmore stew. Yeah, we saw that in your comments. And Tim says, balut not on his drunkest day. You and my husband challenged the balut then. You know what, Sunshine, if we got drunk enough, maybe. If I got drunk enough. Although I don't know. I mean, if you get drunk, then you're going to vomit. Is Melanie going to cook in a bikini? Absolutely. This ain't no taco cart we're pushing around, Brian Hatcher. This is Philo in the Philippines, baby. Absolutely she's going to be in a bikini. Joke line. Baratsky Productions. Just spent a month in Manila. My cousin butchered a 7-month-old goat bought in Taguig City near the American Cemetery. The best goat caldereta ever. Yeah. There is an area in Angeles called Goat Road that apparently has some really good food. Tim, you're going to eat it when you're drunk. My husband's from... Oh, your husband's from San Francisco. Okay. Sorry, I think you said that. Or is that somebody else that's from San Francisco, too? Rory says, Clyde, you're right. If they drain it at kill, it will take out the game taste. Ah. Not yet, Robert. I haven't done anything about the roof yet. It's on my list, though. It's on my list. It's on my list. We actually have a can of sealant in the backyard. I just need to open it up and see if it's still good from when the contractor put the new roof on in the back. Has anyone ever used traveler's checks in the Philippines? Do not use traveler's checks, Merc 3. It's not recommended to bring them here. I think you'd have a very hard time cashing them. Just bring cash, baby, or send yourself money through Western Union. I would rather eat balut than claim California as my home state. Brian Hatcher, my current plan for leaks in the roof is to pray for no rain. It's actually not that bad, you guys. We don't have a noticeable leak unless we get a really, really large amount of rain. Yeah, Merc 3, ATM or bring cash. There's no reason. I would not bring traveler's checks, ever. This is the Philippines. They're 30 years behind the rest of the world. Bring $100 bills newer than 2007. That's correct. We've talked about that before. Go to your bank and get $100 bills newer than 2007. Japan has some of the best tasting beef in the world. That's true. The Kobe beef, Mike Foodie. Yeah, there you go. Very hard time getting the, do not bring traveler's checks. That's for the U.S. And probably Europe you'd be okay, but I mean, this is the Philippines. Yeah. Clyde Seaside says you can cash traveler's checks at the banks, but then you've got to stand in line for 3 hours. So unless you're lucky, you better get to the bank right when it opens. This is Manila. Yeah. Just bring cash, guys. I mean, I've always brought cash. Never had a problem. Just watch, what you're doing. Hide it inside your backpack somewhere. Carry it on the flight with you. You're not going to have any problems. I carried 10,000 USD into the Philippines when I moved here, and I never even blunk an eye with it. It's no big deal. midnight Philippines time. Okay, Sunshine Cooper. Thank you for joining the chat. You must be young. I can't make it to midnight without falling asleep. Roy Thomas says the bank will screw you on the exchange. Yeah, they always do. The banks normally pay out a little bit lower. I've found one of the highest exchange rates to be Western Union, believe it or not. If I'm doing the 3 times that I've gone to Angeles to hang out with Brian or meet a friend that's flown in to LA. Oh, you're old, Sunshine. Okay. I've always just sent myself money through Western Union, and I pick it up at in Angeles, at the WU in Angeles. And they give actually a higher rate than the money changers on the street on Fields Avenue are given. So it's surprising, but yeah. Yeah, Rory, anything more would be an issue with customs if they searched your bag and found it. So yeah, you don't want to bring over 10,000. Then you could be subject to an excise tax, I guess it's called. Rory, I've never been searched by anybody, ever. 7 trips here, and never has anybody, it's just never happened. Other than going through the x-ray, I've never been searched by anybody. Yeah. Yeah, Merc 3, it's just, hopefully you can talk him out of that, because it's just not a good idea. Yeah, Sweet Perry, how about opening a local bank account? I think Merc 3 has a friend that's coming to the Philippines maybe for the first time. I don't know. So that wouldn't be so easy, right? Yeah. I transfer through WU bank to bank to Western Union. It takes about 2 hours. Melanie's got the money in her account. Very easy. I take a 1 peso hit on the exchange rate through Western Union. So Thursday night football, Eagles 24, Giants 6. You know I've had my colon tickled at some point in life. Yeah, probably a physical exam in the U.S. or something. The yearly exam that you get. I haven't had the colonostomy, the whatever it is. Make sure to cash. Buransky says to make sure to cash at the gray market. They're everywhere. Mostly inside malls. Higher exchange rate than banks. Yeah. Robert Jacobson, I know pretty much everything there is to know about the ACR card. What do you want to know? You get the ACR card on day 59. You go to immigration. Mercury 3 says, I've been asked by DHS as I got on the plane how much cash I have 3 times in 9 trips. Oh, wow. Yeah, and I carried 10 grand in the back of in my backpack. They could have seen that, I guess, on the x-ray machine, but Clyde says he loads up his credit card, debit card, and ATM across access card and bring 2,000 in cash. It's okay, Baratsky. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah, most people have no problem. Just bring your ATM card from your bank. You can go to any ATM in the Philippines and get money. It's going to cost you about $10 to get that money. $5 from the bank you're getting it from, $5 from your home bank. I think it's what I was paying. I think I'm paying $10 to get 200 out, which is 10,000 pesos. Giants are getting spanked right now. Melanie will be in. Clayton Stanley, good morning. How are you, sir? Thanks for joining the chat. Robert Jacobson, ACR card. Yeah, once you've hit day 59 in the Philippines, you're eligible to apply for the Alien Certificate of Registration, is what it's called. Yeah, 10,000. Going to kick my wife's ass. She had 6 Wi-Fi items at once. Yeah. Yeah, Robert Jacobson, when you go in for your 60-day renewal, when you first come here as an expat, you have to renew every 30 days. And then once you are in the country, I think it's once you're here for 6 months, they'll allow you to extend for 90. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember what it is. After you're here a certain amount of time, you can get a 6-month renewal. That's what Eric at VideoLux does. So you don't have to go back every 30 days. If you withdraw from BPI, you can withdraw 20,000. Yeah, that's right. I think that's where I think that's the bank I normally use. But lately, when I'm in Angeles, I just send myself 1,000 USD, Western Union, and then I bring home whatever's left over. I mean, I don't spend that because I'm normally only there for 3 or 4 days, but Daddy likes to have money in his pocket too, so I bring home whatever's left over, and then yeah, Clyde, I'm pretty sure BPI is 20,000 because I think I've gotten 20,000 out of there before. Robert Jacobson, private health insurance, I know very, very little about. I do know a little bit about Phil Health, as we are a family that's now completely covered with Phil Health. Melanie's sister just submitted a Phil Health claim yesterday on a surgery. They paid 70% of her bill. Yeah, Merck 3 knows about the 6-month extension. I guess we will talk about that, Philo, when I'm there. Yeah, don't worry, Robert. I'll already have plenty of time under my belt. So, and then the immigration's at SM North, okay, where Brian and Melanie and I did our video. That's where the immigration is, SM North. So it's 1, 2, 3 rides away, about an hour to get there if there's no traffic. Philo, can you get an ACR card if here on a Balikbayan visa? Yes. Yes, and yes. You're required to have one after you've been here for 2 months. That's your... But you know what? Come to think of it, if you're on a Balikbayan visa, you may not have to get the card until that Balikbayan expires, and then you do a 60-day extension. Good question, Clayton. Might want to, if anybody knows, you might want to post that on the immigration.gov//PH website. I think they have a chat there. Fed Up, talking about the drama in the NFL. Baratsky says, Rain Man, that's something new. One time BPI allowed 15,000 pesos. I'm pretty sure that I got 20 because Melanie is with BPI as well. It just so happens that the BPI is a really 70%. Yeah, Robert. And that's just regular Filipino health insurance. It's like a public. Phil Health is like a public. It's 250 pesos a month per person in the family. Yeah, I've heard people say that Phil Health sucks too, MRJL. I know nothing at all about it. It worked well for my wife's sister, who just had a major surgery yesterday, and they covered 75%, probably more than that, of the bill. The bill came to 69,000, and Phil Health paid all but 12,000 of that. So if anybody's good at math or has a calculator, 69,000 for surgery, and she has to pay 12,000 of that. So Phil Health covered quite a bit of her surgery, so it didn't suck for her. If you're comparing it to Aetna health insurance in the West, maybe it sucks. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Sorry. If anybody else does, please feel free to comment about Phil Health sucking. Rain Man says, I believe BPI had a 20K withdrawal limit for a while. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's jumping. Rory says he's on a Balikbayan at about 9. 9 months he's going to apply. Okay. Clayton, that's correct. You do need an ACR card to open a bank account. So if that's what you have in mind, you have to have that card. That card gives you the right. Although some banks are going to turn you away, believe it or not, because your card will say tourist on it. There's no standard here in the Philippines. It's just whatever they feel like doing on that day that you walk into the bank. Yeah, no problem, Robert. Island Dan says in Puerto Princesa. Yeah, and I've heard that on Palawan, a lot of times the ATMs go 2-3 days with no money. MRJL says when he had bypass surgery, they paid $50,000 and the bill was $1.5 million. Mike Foodie's asking about the driver's license. And if you're only going to be here for 5 months, you have to have a 1-year visa to apply for a Filipino driver's license, okay? You have to be able to show a Balikbayan stamp at the LTO office, or you have to be on a 13A visa. So I wouldn't worry about it. I'd just drive. Very, very little chance that that you're going to be caught. Mike Foodie, just don't carry your passport with you. You're not required to anyway. Just carry a copy of the front page, a full-size color copy of the front page of your passport, which won't show your entry stamp. So there, you know, no one's going to know how long you've been in the Philippines. You just tell them, oh, I've only been here a month. Of course, that, you know, I say that because I know how it is here. Somebody who's only a visitor might be a little anxious about doing that or afraid to. I'm not, because I know how things work here. Yeah, Baratsky likes BPI. A lot of people like BPI. So does my wife, Melanie. Some banks allow foreigners to open an account, but some may not. It's all about who you know in the bank. Yeah, you could go to a BPI on one corner. They say no. Go 2 kilometers down the road. That BPI will welcome you with open arms. There's absolutely no stand. Sorry. There's absolutely no standard here at all in the Philippines. It's whatever they want to do on that day. If they want to open up an account for a foreigner, then they will. If they don't, then they're going to tell you they can't. But you just got to keep going. Eventually, you'll find a bank that will help you. Sorry, you guys, I'm getting so far behind. My 11-year-old son had a hernia. Yeah, Rory, yeah, of course you wouldn't want to get caught. I just can't imagine how you would get caught. I just can't imagine what would happen that you would be caught. Especially when he's only going to be here for 5 months. And he can't get a Philippine license anyway, so. Merc3 says my 11-year-old son had hernia surgery. Cost about $1,000. 3-day hospital stay, private room. It was out of my pocket, cheaper than USA. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be 90 days on your foreign driver's license. That's true. That's very true. BDO did open an account for me. That I've always heard that that's true. Brian, the BDO was actually hesitant to open the account for me because my card said tourist on it, and I said to them, you know, there's thousands and thousands of expats living here that have a tourist visa. Why are you? And they all have bank accounts. Why are you turning me away? And the lady, she opened up the account for me. So I protested, and she opened the account for me. Sorry, you guys. I am. What happened? Sorry, you guys. If I missed your comment, I'm sorry. This thing is flashing, and yeah, 90 days is supposed to be the time. There's pharmacies everywhere, Robert. Mercury Drugs is the most common. Watson's is another one. Watch out, Big Brother is watching. Yeah. And they're going to get me for, telling them, right fed up, they're going to get me for telling them to drive beyond 90 days. To be honest with you, guy, this is the Philippines. And getting caught driving on the 92nd day of your stay here is the very, very least of your worries. Trust me. Merc 3 says, I only carry my ACR card. Yeah. You don't want to carry your passport either because, there's a chance you might lose it. It's the worst thing you can do is lose your passport when you're over here. So you always want to keep your passport safe and just have that color copy. I have full-size color copies in all of my backpacks, my motorcycle box. They're all over the place. I've got like 5 different full-size color copies of my passport in my wallet. They're everywhere. So if I happen to need it, and that's all you're going to need. No one's going to ask you for anything more than that. Over the counter, bring with you. Scripts can be filled here easily. Yeah. Scripts are typically very easy to fill here, Robert. But if you're only going to be here for, say, you're visiting for 2 months, go to your home pharmacy and get stocked up. Mike Foodie, there's no monthly cost for a bank account. It costs you absolutely nothing. Or I'm paying nothing. I'm sorry. I don't want to speak for everybody. It's not costing me anything. Yeah, Baratsky, if you're somebody who is, scared when you're in the Philippines, maybe you wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, the MMDA is cracking down on this and that. And, you got to remember, there's 10 times the population here. You might get pulled over by them. You might not. You just don't know. There's just no way to know. The point is he's going to be here for 5 months. So, he's looking for a solution. And he can't get a driver's license anyway. Driver's licenses have been pretty much taken away from expats here in the Philippines. Roy Thomas is 45 minutes outside the city proper. Okay. Fed up is joking. You scrolled up, so yeah. Can you tell me? Day 59 at your local immigration office, Clayton, wherever you're staying. You walk in there. Well, you're going to go in there. You're really going to go in there like day 55 to extend for your 60 days. So that's when you'll apply for the ACR card, okay? Yeah, Baratsky, I'm with you on that. The police don't have computers in their cars. They're not going to know how long you've been in the country. They're really not. Oh, nice. We're always going to be able to register with the VA. That's cool. If you are bringing prescription drugs from overseas, get a letter from your doctor listing your drugs. Yeah. Now, you guys, I am the exception to the case. I've never been searched. I've never been stopped by anybody. I've never been. And I've brought as many as 3 prescriptions with me on almost every visit. Yeah. Make sure you don't get pepper spray all over your passport copies. Yeah. I scrolled up and saw that you misspelled my name with a @ so I did not see it highlighted. Yeah. Yeah, one major thing that you pissed me off here. Oh, I will eventually be there for the rest of my life, Philo. So we are a lot of talking about how to do. Okay, yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm here for the rest of my life, however long that's going to be. Or I drink myself to death, whichever comes first. Right. The police don't have computers here. And if the local police department's not carrying computers, I really doubt the MMDA is carrying a laptop where they can go in and search your immigration status. So, again, you guys, this country's 30 years behind the rest of the world. Tell your Filipina that you like a lesbian today and see what happens. My neighbor has been here for 3 years, no local driver's license. Also, just this October, he got a balikbayan stamp. Yeah. The Bureau of Immigration, Clayton Stanley, the Bureau of Immigration, that's where you go to extend your visa, stay in the Philippines. The Bureau of Immigration. If you're going to be in Manila, there's several places to go. I go to SM North. Merc3 says he carried 9 prescriptions and never had a problem. There you go. Police are lucky if they have a motorcycle. Yeah. Rain Man, we were at the police station the other day, and most of the police had to supply their own motorcycle. Yeah, that's true. All the police are on different bikes. They have to supply their own motorbike, believe it or not, and they're cops. Piss in the PI. Take everything in stride. When you get to the Philippines, leave all your worries at home. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of things for you to worry about once you get here. Here's to a long life in the Phils. Shot time. Francis Hughes, good morning. Francis Hughes, we were just talking about that. With a balikbayan stamp, we don't know. You would typically get your ACR card at day 59. Go to your local immigration office. That should still be the case. That's what I would do. If I was lucky enough to come into the Philippines initially, with a balikbayan stamp, I would just wait until day 58, head over to BI and see if they will make an ACR card for you. The VA here and there are connected. Okay, good. Best answer, Francis Hughes, is to go on day 58. Go talk to the people in immigration. Yeah, Clayton Stanley, typically, as long as you're here on a tourist visa, you're going to want to go, your first extension is day 30, but you want to go in around day 25, 26, okay? It's just better to do it that way. There's nothing wrong with going in on day 30, okay? But what if you show up there on day 30 and the line is 8 miles long and you don't want to deal with it? Well, now you're stuck. You know what I mean? Pulled over driving in the bus lane. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. If you're touring rural areas, just like Habal driver all day, cheap and fun way to see the island. Yeah. Do you drink tan? Do I? I have, fed up. I'm mostly a Imperador drinker. She looked sad, she thought, then she slapped me. Why are you a lesbian? Merc3. Roy says, I'm scared to shake hands. Yeah, that's why you do the fist bump with everybody, baby. The fist bump. And you always have to make sure you've got your hanky, guys. Yeah, let's talk about that because that's important. You guys know what these are. Got to have one of these. You got to carry it everywhere with you that you go. Yo, how you doing, buddy? Good morning. If you're in Jollibee or MacDo or KFC, a lot of those places do have soap. All of the SM malls, the restaurants, or the CR has soap. Clayton, you're here on a visa good for 1 year. Okay, so you're Balikbayan in. Stop worrying. Be cool. Relax. Get a red horse and chill. Okay. I'm not worried, Yo-Yo. Don't worry. I'm not worried. No video from Brian today. No video from Joseph. Where's the party? It's right here, Brian. It's right here every Tuesday and Friday. Here's the party. Most Filipinos carry a bar of soap to wash their hands. Seen many carry alcohol wipes. Okay. Fed Up says he has to go 3 days ahead because it takes him 2 days to walk there. Fed Up's a walker. Me too. When my knee's not bothering me. I've been having knee problems, guys. That's what I identified as the day, not my fault. The culture here made me do it. Oh, Merc 3 is talking about ladyboys again. Roy Thomas. Oh, he's talking to Island Dan. Never mind. He's not talking to me. Pano. Yo, that's a bandana. Yo, and you got to have a bunch of these, baby, when you come to the Philippines. You have to make sure, and you know what I'm guilty of is I leave the house. Melanie and I will go out shopping or somewhere. I'll leave the house and won't have this on me. And I get so pissed because, there's never any paper towels anywhere to dry your hands. And if there's a hand dryer, it's just this weak thing that doesn't work. It's a joke. Hankies for the Harley. That's right, Brian. Yeah, Clayton. Go before day 60. Yeah, because you're okay. Well, actually, it probably doesn't matter because you're on a Balikbayan. But yeah, you're supposed to have it at day 60. That's when they issue it to you. So you should probably go about that time. Then that way you'll get your, and then it's going to take about 3 weeks or 2 weeks to get the card. Keep in mind that whatever immigration you go to is where you have to go to get the card. So they won't transfer it. For me, I was down in Subic on day 59, and I extended in Subic. So I had to go back to Subic to get my card, which, wasn't so much of a bummer. We made a family out of it. It was fun. We got away for a day. Merc 3 says he was a lesbian trapped in a man's body. I think we've all been one of those. That must hurt using alcohol wipes on the roids. Well, something else. You can get these little things too in a small, these probably are good to have around too. Yeah. Jeff Spicoli, welcome to the chat. Shit, I'm getting behind again. You guys are, there's 24 in here, no wonder. Carmelo Galiza, how are you? I didn't see you, sorry. Yes, it was Maserat. Thanks for watching and commenting. We're all waiting for Dennis Brock's Red Horse delivery. Yeah, let's have good fortune for his trash truck today. Still no trash truck, you guys. We still have not had a trash pickup. No Red Horse delivery today, says Dennis. Yeah, bring baby wipes. Most men are lesbians because they only like women. Hi, Jess Spicoli. Again, welcome. Clayton, before you go, visa does not expire. Apply before your 60 days there. Yeah, seems like it would be easier to have my son just wire me the money from the States. Yeah, that's easy. Just go to an ATM machine, Clayton, and get you some money. Use that Bank of America card or whatever you got, and just put it in there and get you some money, baby. It's easy. How do you know when the garbage truck comes? I don't, Mike. No set standard at all. You just have to hope you're home when they come. How about that? Yeah. No standard here at all. You just have to hope that you're home when they do come. Yo-Yo is going to join the circus and fix the problems in the Philippines. Yeah, maybe they just need a new ringleader here. It pretty much is a circus. Robert Jacobson, finally, I have learned more info on the 10 minutes I have been here, what info we get tonight. So oh, thanks, Robert. I appreciate the feedback on the channel. We're just going to try and do more and more, you know. More Tagalog lessons, more Filipino cooking, more walk around, more talking about the crazy culture that exists here because it's so hard to live here. You could use a sock, yeah. It's just too hot to wear socks in the Philippines. Roy Thomas says he has trash on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We never know when they're coming here. It really sucks. It's been probably over 2 weeks, I think. I don't think we've had a trash pickup in 2 weeks. Brian Hatcher. Yeah. That would be funny to be all. I wonder if we'd have anything to say. Or would that be too awkward to be in person? Holy shit, you guys. Never use socks in the Philippines. Easy to wash off the stink foot. Okay, not if I have a question about deporting. Okay, Robert Jacobson, ask about departing the Philippines. Robert Jacobson, Philo was great with his information. His subs know little too. Always ready to help here. That's right. Does the garbage truck honk? Yes, Mike Foodie, they do honk. Sorry, you guys are trying to catch up. Do you ask your wife to cook you caldereta also? Yes, we have caldereta quite often. That'll be a bikini cooking show. Carmelo Galiza, shame on you. That's what's wrong with the Philippines now. Carmelo, do you know what we've done already? We've already burned. We have like a trash can in the kitchen, right? And then we have a big one outside that we transfer all the house trash to. And then Mama, Melanie's mother, got so mad. She was like, ugh, they're never going to come. And she dragged the can out the back, dumped half of it out, and just burned it. She's like, we're all so mad we're so mad at the trash people. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, oh my God. Robert Jacobson, I have heard that after a certain time, not sure how long, need to go to BI to request an exit. Yeah, 6 months. If you've been here for 6 months, then you have to get MBI clearance and a medical. Stay tuned here and we learn about ladyboy hairdressers. Could be, Clyde. Maybe I should go back there and interview that guy or girl or guy or girl or guy or girl. Merc 3, thank you. Island Dan says, I've not worn socks in 6 weeks. I only wear socks when I'm playing basketball with the kids. And I've got my Air Jordans on, baby. Because you got to wear socks with your Air Jordans. Merc 3 says, Robert Jacobson, if you stay in the Philippines for 6 months or more, you need an NBI clearance before leaving. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be like Brian Hatcher. Yeah, you're right. I'll be like Philly Brian. Because make a video of you buying puto boom bong at night. Okay. We know what that is. The guy comes right by the house. We have tons of vendors that just walk down the street here. You don't have to go anywhere. Just wait and it comes to you. Caldereta aso is special because it's made with man's best friend. Now that would be some tough meat. All my stories, and now I'm behind again. Check your gate. Make sure Mama doesn't burn down the vegetables. Yeah. No, what she'll do is she'll take you guys know that stick broom that they use to clean the freeway here? We have 2 of those. And she'll be back there sweeping all the leaves, the dead leaves. And she'll get all the dead leaves into a big pile. This woman, Melanie's mother, works nonstop. We used to burn the trash there. Everything was paper then and buried the garbage for compost. Yeah. MRJL, in Friendship Plaza, we have trash pickup daily, 20 pesos. Ah, in Friendship Plaza. So, is that where you live? Okay, yeah, that's where you live. Who uses socks and underwear in the Philippines? Even in the desert, we do not wear underwear. Too hot, just shorts, t-shirt, and sanellas. Yeah. The only time I ever wear a shirt is when I go live with you guys. I never wear a shirt here. Just shorts and sanellas. I've never owned a pair of Air Jordans in my life. I'm a basketball player, and when you're playing basketball, especially with bad knees, the kids play barefoot. They're amazing. Slim Jim says our guys come 2 or 3 times a week, but sometimes they forget for a week. Yeah, and so what's going to happen here is they'll come. We haven't seen them in 2 weeks. So they'll finally show up and we'll be relieved, right? We finally get to dump our trash. And we only have to pay 5 or 10 pesos. It's just a tip, really, for them. And then they'll come again the next day. That's what's going to happen. I guarantee you. They'll come 2 days in a row. Jeff Spicoli, I wear flip-flops basically year-round, and I live in New Jersey. Wow. Well, it snows a lot in New Jersey. Merc3 says to Carmelo that socks are optional. Underwear is a must in case of an accident. Not all darts are farts. Make a compost pile and use it for fertilizer. There you go. I mean, buy puto bong bong as they make it. Pretty cool to watch. Oh. No, Brian Hatcher. We don't have to pick the kids up. I caught up. Yay. I probably missed somebody's comment, but I think I caught up. Yes. Carmelo, Melanie cooks everything. She is a good cook. We're going to do another lumpia video, probably. We're going to do everything. We're going to do the whole gambit of Filipino foods. Filipino foods, spelled with a P. Oh. Yeah, MRJL, we just have no idea here. Yeah, Merc3, I think the weather's actually really good for my knee. The humidity and the heat. Isn't that why all the old people moved to Florida? Mike Foodie, we don't have a really big mosquito problem here, surprisingly. Yeah, Rory, that's just what everybody does here. They give the trash guy 5 pesos. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just the messenger. I did have a gas attendant ask me for a tip because he filled my tank. I thought that was funny. Or the girl, that young girl, you saw that video. Rain Man, I played basketball too and grew up a Bulls fan. Yeah, there you go. I was in Indiana. I'm from Indiana originally. That's where I was born and raised. I always bought Charles Barkley shoes rather than Jordans because I was chubby like Charles. Chubby Charles. Great basketball player. Never won a championship. Charles Barkley. Yeah, Robert Leibold, I just hate to miss somebody's comment. I guess I'm just going to have to get used to maybe missing one every now and then. I don't do it on purpose, guys, if it happens. People in Pampanga are the best cooks. That's true. Pampanga is known for being the food capital of the Philippines. That is true. True statement, Mr. Brian Hatcher. Yeah, cold weather is hard on the bones, according to Fed Up. Roy Thomas gives the trash guy his trash, and that's all. I feel great when I am there. My joints feel better and I lose weight. That's Merc 3. MRJL likes the New Balance rubber shoes. New Balance are good shoes. That's true. The girl at the gas station wanted me to bar find her. No, but I caught her on camera asking me for a tip. She said, "Sir, you should tip me because I filled your tank all the way to the top." I go, "Okay, whatever." I was going to tell her, "Yeah, don't eat yellow snow. That's your tip for the day." That's what I should have said to her. But it would have gone over her head. You guys would have all got it on the video, but she would have been like, huh. She just would have shook her head at me. Merc 3 had a hospital visit, and the Filipino wife took very good care of him. Carmelo Galiza, me too. I am a Chicago Bulls fan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Reggie Miller was incredible. I met Reggie Miller in Las Vegas at the Hard Rock Hotel. I met Reggie Lewis. He was hanging out right behind me at the swimming pool. You talk about a freak of nature. That guy's hand, his hand and fingers, he looked like an alien. Yeah. Yeah, Reggie Miller. I would think a Philly-style soft pretzel would make a good street food in the Philippines. It's cheap and could do deals on 4 or 5. I think I've seen pretzels here on the street. Can anybody else back that up? I'm pretty sure I have. I've been all over Manila, so New Balance shoes gives me something because they have too high of an arch. Ah, the New Balance shoes have a high arch, apparently. And Merc 3's wife is from Pampanga. Hello, BK. Welcome to the chat. Sorry, it took me a while to see you there because I'm behind again. Was a San Diego fan for sports for 50 years or more. My sport will be sand mid in hand and a lounge chair at the beach. Oh, San Miguel, of course. And what beach are you going to go to, Fed Up? Time for a bacon sandwich. Ah. Clyde, you're killing me. We're going to have to do a Google Hangouts so you can taunt me with your bacon sandwich. Don't stare up at the sun, says Robert Jacobson. Oh, the Lakers beat Golden State. Yeah, Dennis, I've seen them at the malls too. I was just trying to remember if I'd seen them, as a street food, like a pretzel cart or something, like out near Rizal Park or somewhere. I thought maybe I'd seen somewhere. But yeah, they're definitely in the malls. Yeah. Dennis Brock's going to eat a bacon sandwich too. You guys suck. I just had bacon pizza from Greenwich for breakfast. So take that. I bet you ain't got no bacon pizza to eat right now. I love bacon, but Aussie boils or steams them. Yeah, I like crispy bacon too. I like it to snap. Just a second. Oh, just seeing what Melanie was doing there. Fed Up says Barrio Barreto and Subic. I think he's talking about the pretzel. Puff, puff, and pass my friend. Oh, nice. That's something I haven't done in a long time. S.M. Clark and Marquee Mall. Yes. I had bacon and eggs for dinner. Nice. In your walkabout, you should show the house and lot for sale. I most certainly will. We have one, but we have one over by the Chonget, but there's no price or anything. So you know how it is here, MRJL. The price is always a secret, depending on who they're dealing with. Rory says in the SM malls, the local ladies are fishing for old expats. Yeah. I heard Ayala Terraces in Cebu is the place to go. Anyone have a case of Frank's hot sauce? Who's the sub with the free bacon? Oh, yeah. Who was that? Who was it that said he gets all the free bacon he wants? Because his dad owns a butcher shop. That guy was killing me. There are Auntie Anne's kiosks in the Philippines. Oh, that's a pretzel. Hey, Edward, how you doing, buddy? No, we're only an hour in. You're not late. Well, you're on Filipino time, but you're not late. Okay. Yeah, I saw some pretty bad pictures there. Eagles are killing the Giants. Sriracha sauce is the best. Carmelo, we have it here. We get it at SNR. Love it. Where's Snapper Rocks? Oh, yeah, I think it was Slim Jim. You're right. I saw him. He commented on the... Ayala Terrace has 3 expat bars and the local ladies just hover around. Well, yeah, they're trying to score they're trying to make some money. They're working, Roy Thomas. MRJL has had bacon and smoked sausage. Nice. That's what Melanie really misses, are the Johnsonville brats. I used to barbecue those for her in the U.S. She loved Johnsonville brats, man. And we saw something that's kind of close to it at SNR, but it's not the same thing. It's a Johnsonville product, but it's not the actual beer brats that you can get in the U.S. Snapper Rocks is watching Francis Williams' latest video. That guy is, I don't know. Does anyone know Paranaque? Yes, I know it. It's next to Pasay. Or no, sorry. Not next to Pasay. Next to Pasig. I think I said that right. Yeah, the Johnsonville brats. Yeah, I would take those brats and I would cook them on a low flame in beer first in a skillet, let them soak in beer, and then take them out move them out to the barbecue grill and grill them. Oh, masarap. Does anyone know Paranaque City Field residence? I don't know it, Robert. I don't know it, buddy. Manila's such a big city. Oh, Rory, you saw him in the Johnsonville brats? That's cool. Merc 3 makes homemade jalapeno brats. Oh, venison homemade. Yeah, MRJL, I agree. I think Johnsonville is next to Pasay. Okay. Well, I said both of those. I just couldn't remember which one it was. Hello, Donald Morabito. Is that Morabito or Bilto? Bito. Show close-ups of your motorcycle and how much did it cost? Okay. If you checked in on my video list, I have several close-ups of the motorcycle. The video I just did, I did a close-up of it. It's a Suzuki Raider R150 Fi, 109,000 pesos. Hey, Snapper, do you think he will have a problem when he gets to Club Safari? Yeah, boil it in beer. Yeah, Rory, I was thinking about buying a gas grill, but my God, they're expensive. I mean, they're expensive, like double the price that you pay in the U.S. So we're still using the old, fan the charcoal grill. It's great. Island Dan said we're making you hungry again. Merc 3 stuffs his own sausage, is what you get from his chat. Robert Jacobson says, I had a realtor give me a price of $400 a month. My God, that's a lot of money. $400 a month is a lot of money for rent. You're talking 20,000 pesos there. That's a shit ton for rent, especially in this area. You can rent here for 5,000 pesos a month. Easy. Easily 5,000 pesos a month. Who's the green thumb over there? You are growing food in soil full of rocks. Dude, I'm amazed every day that stuff's growing. You should see it. It's through the roof. Charcoal tastes better than gas grill anyway? Yeah. Charcoal, yeah. Everybody agrees. Have all your new subs paid the bill for a gas grill. Stay charcoal. We're all going back to charcoal. Yeah, I don't remember what grill I had in the U.S., but it was awesome. It was one of those infrared grills. So you cooked at 800 degrees, and it just seared the meat. It was beautiful. You could put the most beautiful sear on a nice marbleized ribeye steak. Yeah, I really like the charcoal too. It's just a little labor intensive, In France, they dig a hole, put the charcoal in, and then they put a grill above it. Oh. Wooden pallets. Fire. Yeah, I saw the Overstay Road. He's kind of a, throw the gauntlet type guy, huh? We have a great grill, Rory, that we had built for us. It's really nice. Well, if you watch my videos, you've seen it. I've had it in there. Oh yeah, still haven't done the exchange rate. Shit, I'm afraid I'm going to get so far behind. I was afraid to go look at it. Current USD exchange rate according to the Manila Bulletin, our nation's leading newspaper. Manila Bulletin. AUD 38.4, USD 54.3. Here we go. Now I'm behind. Oh, I'm not. I'm okay. Grilled stuffed pusit, Rory. 87 degrees in Cavite. Charcoal grill and fish go together. Oh, yeah. My mortgage is $518 a month, so it's a pass on that place down where you are. I will find a place. Yeah, Robert, remember the apartments I showed you that are over there in Congress Village? They were $100 a month. $120 a month, I think. Or was it $140? I did a video on that. Remember that, guys? And those were nice apartments. There's nothing back there. No traffic. The cattle are always hanging out in that big field next to the apartment complex. It's so funny. All those cows. "75 degrees in Palm Springs." If someone is paying $28 a month for rent, he is in a NEPA. I watched the video. It wasn't a NEPA. It looked like he had a pretty good roof over his head. But it was Filipino style, that's for sure. You know, it was definitely a Filipino style he's living. Yeah, the Weber Smoky Joe. Donald Morabito likes Boolaloo and eats it at Max's. Oh, there's a Max's in Jersey City. How about that? There's a Max's in Jersey City. That's a great restaurant. Too far from the action for most foreigners to live in. Rory says that here in Cebu, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2 carport with security for $30K. Oh, there's the girls. The 2 girls. The 2 girls are joining the live chat. Hey, Mitty. Hello, Mitty. Say hello, Mitty.
What's up, ladies? Say hi, buddy. Hello. Hello, everyone. Yeah, you're back, Wicker. You're welcome back. The other time you're not.
Yeah, he didn't show up at the last chat. He was sick.
Hello, Clyde.
Yeah, Rain Man. It looked like a rundown beach condo. It was definitely Filipino. It was definitely Filipino style for sure.
Oh my God, Taco Bell. Maybe I'm going to try.
That's cool. You and Maddie have the same hair color.
No more hair naman. Taco Bell. Yehey! Say yehey.
Tamo.
Yehey.
Tamo ako balik.
Yehey.
Sa
Tama.
hospital.
You're right. I'm back to the hospital.
Oh, well. Melanie was right outside the Taco Bell yesterday, Brian, and didn't go. I couldn't believe it. She was right.
I had to go because I need to help my sister in the hospital.
Yeah.
Well.
Rory, Maddie gets nothing but dog food. Celebrity Baloo Baloo Melanie. Hello.
It's a Baloo Baloo.
From Brian Hatcher.
Yeah.
Melanie was checking out your Instagram, Brian.
Ah, I'm not eating dog. That's bad mercury. I know others eating dog, but I can't do that. I don't like long. I don't want to eat Maddie.
Maddie just had a shower. She smells lovely. She smells mabango. Mabango. Clyde Seaside, is that what you're laughing at?
Yeah.
Clyde Seaside says Melanie needs to start cutting my hair, and I'm not hanging around some ladyboy.
Yeah, I tried that before in the US. I tried once.
I thought you were scared to cut my hair. That's why we weren't doing that. I guess we have to try now, huh? Because Clyde's all over me about it. Think about it this way, Clyde.
That was only his time to, you know.
I'm contributing to the local economy. The economy is really bad here.
That is only his time to be with Lady Boy, just for a while. That's his break time for me lang.
My wife cuts my hair and saves me money. Merc 3.
Think Pilo likes man boobs on his back when getting the haircut. Ooh.
No.
No, no. No.
Yeah. MRJL. We get 35 to 49K on our rentals. 3 and 4 bedroom, fully furnished with air cons, swimming pool, and security. In Friendship.
Friendship Plaza on Angeles.
Yeah. So that's almost $1,000 a month.
It's better to have a rent to own.
No, I think he has rentals that he rents out.
After you do the video.
Of your beauty therapist. Rain Man cuts his own hair.
Cut my own hair. Saving money lang. Oh, you're trying to be kuripot lang.
Kuripat long.
Kuripot naman. Oh, Brian said Ladyboy break times are special. Oh. Here we go. I will be 48 in a week and I have a full head of hair.
Wow, that's good, Merc.
Sino kuripot?
No, there's no massage Roy or anything. It's just a cut. 50 pesos long.
Yeah, no massage.
No massage, no, nothing.
How did you climb the?
Well, I didn't really want to go up there, but if Melanie goes up, I gotta go up. She climbs the tree and gets
some mango.
Mangoes. Yeah.
Because I want to eat mango, so I just climb it there.
We've got a giant mango tree in the backyard, so.
Be careful for your health and have a happy day. See you next time. Oh.
Robert Hahn, thank you. See you next time, buddy. Merc 3, thank you, sir.
You should say
for a super chat.
Be careful on drinking Emperador. It's bad on your health.
Yeah. Too much Emperador is dangerous for your health.
Yeah. It's making you older than you are.
Good.
Oh, that's for me. Oh, you gotta buy Red Horse for me now.
Whoa. Red Horse for Melanie.
$2 for Red Horse.
What's the next video? The next video is a moto vlog to Novaliches to go to the meat shop, the meat market. I cut my own hair in college when I had no money, so it continued after that. I tried going to a barber before, but I always went home.
Fixed up my...
Even better.
Oh.
Wow, so you got good at cutting your own hair. I could probably, I know.
I tried that Maddie trimmer on him.
The Maddie trimmer, yeah.
I need to learn.
We should probably plug that thing in.
Video editing software. What did you use ba? Rory Thomas. I need to learn my video.
Yeah, I just use iMovie for Apple. Yes, Clyde, we wore helmets. I knew I was going to catch a lot of shit for that video with no helmets. BK, the moto vlog will be riding on one wheel.
This time. Oh.
No, I'm very careful with the girls on the back.
One wheel. Is that the bike?
Means ride fast.
Oh. No.
Melanie, why do Panay hate mustaches?
It's itchy. It's itchy lang. Balbas. I want my bigote. At balbas pa. Yeah, that's good, Mercury.
I only don't haircut style. No guards and ear to ear, eyebrow to neck.
Dessert. What dessert I can make? It's all Filipino foods lang.
What ideas do you have for your cooking videos? Says Brian. I think we're going to do pancit canton.
Look at Brian said, just give Philo some toys and cut his hair.
Give him some toys and cut his hair.
You're muddy.
Yeah. Set me on the trash can. Tie my toys onto the. In the States, a regular haircut costs $25.
You're so funny, Brian.
Keep me occupied with the Maddie toys.
I live in the Baliches. They had a good carinderias in Changi. I never cooked in college or carinderia foods. Imagine that.
Carmelo's in Palm Springs, California. Yeah, Clayton.
But you live in the Baliches.
Clayton, the haircuts in the U.S. are totally expensive. Here it's $1. Yeah, Carmelo was in Novaliches show.
Mercury 3, my wife does not allow face here. I am lucky to have eyebrows and eyelashes.
Clyde said that his fiancée, has never said anything about facial hair.
My face is irritating on that, you know. If I remember, it's so itchy and I had reddish all over my face, and I said, "You should shave." I don't like that.
Yeah, that was.
I'm so ugly enough. My wife is in Caloocan again today. Ooh.
Donald Dotson, welcome from Florida. How are you, sir? He has a Jollibee on his avatar.
Love the show watching from what's that one? Yeah, Brian. What's that?
My wife said facial hair is like a dirty asshole. MRJL says his wife is here in Caloocan again today. I think she has a sister here or something. Remember right?
That's why. Caloocan North or the other one?
Caloocan North. Nothing beats $1 haircuts and $5 full body massage. That's right, Rain Man.
Brian, haircuts, Little Saigon are cheap. Yeah, we've been there, Brian.
Yeah.
I had my haircut there also.
$5, I think, for a haircut in Little Saigon, compared to $20 somewhere in Orange County, somewhere down where I live.
But some of them doesn't speak English.
Yeah, no English at all.
You just use your head.
Yeah, I took Melanie to a lot of Vietnamese salons to get her haircut. That's where we would go. Rory says, I have a full beard and my wife has gotten accustomed to it. So when I shave, she gets mad at me. Oh. Philo always tells us that he has a hot wife. Oh, diba? Clayton Stanley says that shaves are cheap here.
I do my haircut for free. I use a trimmer. Yeah. A trimmer for a dog.
Yeah, we have dog shears. And they're kind of small, you know. It's not like the one that the barber has. Oh, she's in South Caloocan. Okay.
He said, Rainman said, I like the massage in Vietnamese parlors in SoCal. Wink, wink. Oh, you like the sexy girls there. They do a massage for you. Wink, wink.
Rory says, in Texas, my wife would spend $100 for a haircut and nails. Wow. Why do, Merc3 says, Melanie, why do Pinay women dye the hair brown when the black hair is so maganda?
Because they just wanted to try other color. Maybe they are so tired, seeing all black hair, and they want something changed. But I think it's not good for the hair.
Yeah, it burns the hair.
It's burning the hair, and you need a lot of treatments for that. So for me, it's better to stay on black. Rain Man go to the with the happy endings. Oh, there's happy endings. That's the secret.
Happy ending? Isn't that something that you see in all those Korean teledramas?
No,
happy endings?
Massage and happy endings.
Oh, talaga? Wow. We know what that means. Yeah, that's it, MRJL. I knew there was something here in North Caloocan. Brian Hatcher, please, Mama, don't burn down the vegetable garden. Oh, my gulay. I told him that Mom was back there burning the trash because the trash didn't come. And they
Mama
made a joke.
Is here now.
They made a joke saying that she's going to burn down the vegetable garden.
No, Mama is trying to rid of those mosquitoes.
Yeah.
That is the reason why sometimes we just burn every 5 p.m. So the mosquitoes is going out. We don't have mosquito for the whole night.
Yeah. Scare them away.
Yeah. Lamok, lamok.
We used the same shears to cut water buffalo's hair and our hair when we were growing up. Talaga? Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to try it now.
About Mercury, he knows what is Tagalog word for mosquito.
Oh, did I miss something? Where does it say that at?
Right here, lamok.
Oh, lamok. Mosquito.
Wala, lamok na. No, we're just burning the leaves, diba?
The leaves.
The leaves came from the mango tree.
Yeah, but Mama burned a bunch of trash last time too because the trash was full. She took half the can and just, they're never going to come.
It's the truck,
Wala basura.
Walang basura. They don't come on their schedule. Before they just go here like Tuesday and Saturday. And it's been 1 week, 2 weeks.
Michael Cruz, welcome to the chat, brother. Thanks for coming in.
Ayaw ko ipis by good morning.
Yeah, MRJ, you told me I passed by the house of your buddy. He must live really close to me then, because I don't typically take rides that are that long. I don't know if he lives within the same subdivision as me, or maybe he's in Congress or Senate Village.
Michael Cruz. What's that? Hello, guys from Toronto, Canada.
Yes. Hello, Michael Cruz. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our YouTube Live.
Welcome to the YouTube Live, baby. Roy says great, because now I need to watch it again.
Is it registered?
Yeah.
Carmelo?
Very common to burn the trash in the province. They drive away the lamok.
Yeah.
Google it. Merc3 says, hey, Philo, have you had Gagumba fights with your son yet?
That's a spider fight.
No. Milo, hello,
We
Milo.
called it gagamba.
Gamba.
Gagamba. Yeah.
Spider fights.
On a stick.
Really?
Yeah, on a broomstick right there.
The spiders will fight on the broomstick?
Oh.
No shit.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to try that. Aaron's scared of spiders, though.
Hey, Philo, did you hear about the bad storm in Florida?
Yes, I heard.
Is Mama doing all the laundry? No, Brian, sometimes it's me. Sometimes Mama is on my other sister house, so, you know, we're 8.
Yeah, Mama's with one of the Mama's here maybe 2 nights out of the week, and then she goes to one of the other sisters for 2 nights, and she kind of wanders around the family.
Because if she's going to stay here the whole time that she's in the Philippines, some of my sisters are getting jealous.
Yeah.
So,
even though she wants to stay here because it's more quiet here. There's no young kids, crazy kids. Melanie, how to say "suck it" to Rain Man in Tagalog?
where's that? Wait, there's another.
How do you say "suck it" in Tagalog?
Rainman said, "Supaan mo ako." It's already had a translation. Oh my God, that's a gay thing.
DR. Hello, DR. Where's Gogo Bobo? I don't know.
Did we scare away Dubai, Shirley? It's been a while since your last foodie challenge. Where's Dubai, Shirley now?
No, Dubai Shirley will probably be in. She's almost always here, so. Yes, Ilocos Sur is very nice. If I'm not mistaken, that's where Dubai Shirley lives.
30 minutes absence to get in.
Did we scare away Dubai Shirley? Okay. Sorry. You wanted to hear Melanie tell Rain Man to suck it.
Oh, I don't like.
3. Oh. So, Milo, it showed a commercial when you first tried to join the chat? I didn't know it did that. Oh, okay.
From the city.
I was playing with the AdSense.
No hot blood, jealousy is not good.
Yeah, Ilocos Sur. I love that part of that part of Luzon is awesome. Oh, Roy Thomas had a 30-second ad, so they must really mix it up, huh?
I don't know. I didn't try.
Yeah, I was playing around with that AdSense in the Creator Studio. You know how you can move the ads around to what part of the video you want? But I think you have to do it on every video, and man, that would be tough to do. If you're pumping out videos every day.
Yes, Michael, I came from Mindanao, Cagayan de Oro.
No. Carmelo is from Ilocos Norte. Nice. Yeah, that's. But if you don't do anything, they still put the ads in your video. Because I just.
Look at Brian. We are all watching. I were waiting for Pilot to wear Melanie
Bikini.
You're the one to wear it? Oh, that's bad.
So, Milo, I guess, yeah, Rain Man, surfing in San Fernando. I guess that just gives you the option to put the ad where you want it. It doesn't really change anything. Or YouTube's going to put it where they want, right? Is that how you interpret that? Because I just found it the other day and I was playing with it. Okay. So it doesn't matter if I do that or not.
Little warm to CDO today. Cherry says hi.
Hello, Cherry. I'm assuming that is Slim Jim's better half.
My wife is from Caloocan.
Ah. Stop stalling and put the banana hammock on. MRJL, Caloocan South, I'm assuming. Well, I just couldn't imagine living down there. It's so busy there.
Yeah.
And it's so noisy.
going south. It's a busy area.
Yeah, it's a busy area. That is what you call living in the city, baby. Living in Caloocan South. Holy cow. It would be like, you know, living over in the SM North area. Yeah, windsurfing in Ilocos Norte. I would love to see that. Maybe I will when Brian and I take our trip through North Manila or North Luzon. Roy Thomas, how far in miles is it to Manila? How long does it take to get there? Good question. What part of Manila? Just like Mall of Asia, maybe? We can use Mall of Asia as an example. It would take us about 2 hours to get there. I don't know the distance. Donald Morabito says he's got 2 Jollibees in Jersey City. Yeah. 30 minutes from the house. Totally worth the drive, though. I bet you go at least once a month. Clyde says it's so noisy where he lives, he can hear the waves at night. I remember that too, Clyde, when I lived in Southern California. I lived in San Clemente, California, just a block from the water. And at night, you could hear the waves. But that sound travels so far. Oh, your wife's cousin lives in Caloocan North. Oh, thanks for that. That's cool. I would imagine that we'll run into each other sometime, MRJL, when you're coming through here, I would think. Okay, Clayton Stanley, thanks for coming into the chat, buddy. Great to see you again. Come back and see us. Yeah, Carmelo, it's nice here. We're lucky. We are lucky to live here, and we have good neighbors, you know. Nobody's really rude. Caloocan North is not really a part of Metro Manila. It's close, though. We're right next to Quezon City, Rory. And it would take us about 2 hours to get to Mall of Asia. And that's probably that's in traffic, 2 hours. Pagadpud, very nice nature area. Yeah, we went to Eco Park, which is in Quezon City, and it was awesome. Yeah. Clyde, I also don't think people don't realize how big Manila really is, you know. Kahina, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I lived 22 years or so in San Clemente on T Street. I lived on T Street, and I lived on I can't remember where else I lived. I lived right above Linda Lane on I'll think of it. I'm sorry. It's been so long. But yeah, I'm from San Clemente. I'm an ex-Marine, ex-U.S. Marine. I lived in San Clemente for quite a while. Slim Jim, no Dubai Shirley yet. Rory, I'm about the same distance from both, although... so, Rory, for me to go to AC, I have to go to Manila, basically. SM North. Well, SM North is Quezon City, and I can catch a bus there. And from SM North in Quezon City, it only takes about 45 minutes to get to Angeles. But it takes me over an hour to get to SM North. Brian, I've never visited the place. I had friends that worked there at the San Onofre nuclear plant. It's shut down now. It's been shut down for quite some time. Yeah, Jack in the Box off the 5 freeway. That's the not the Christianitos exit, but the I don't remember. Philly in the Philippines. What's up? Yeah, baby. Philly Brian in the house. MRJL. Okay. Metro Manila is 12 combined cities. Well, Clyde was saying a lot of people don't know the difference between Manila City and Manila NCR. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Rory. I would say it's a lot like LA because there's so many cities within Los Angeles that are considered Los Angeles. Check behind you, Brian. There are 3 girls following you. Oh, he's talking about Philly in the Philippines' latest video. Those 3 young girls. Yeah, Rain Man, they're decommissioned. They've been offline for quite a while. I had some friends that got laid off from work there. It sucked. Metro Manila and Manila proper are different. Bring a cut lunch if you enter. Yeah. Oh, Brian Hatcher, what's the story with the Marines throwing their boots over the wire? That's what you do when you get out of the Marine Corps. That's what you do when you get out of the Marine Corps on your last day. Because everybody hated the Marine Corps so much, we called it the suck. Welcome to the suck. So on the day that you get out of the Marine Corps, you take your boots and you throw them over the electrical wires on base. Oh. Turn that aircon up a little bit. Getting hot in here. Oh, Philly Brian says that the inmates do that also. Do they do it with they throw their shoes over the wires? Michael Cruz, yes, I do know other vloggers. Steve Montelli, Tuk Tuk Cali, Eric from Videolux. Who else? And then I am in contact or chat friends with several different Phil's vloggers, including Michael Fazio. We communicate back and forth quite a bit. Terminal manager at the Long Beach airport. Oh, interesting. Hey, that might be the trash.
Basura time!
Okay, you stay here, and I'll do basura.
Oh.
Hey, they finally came. I'll be right back. Melanie's going to keep you entertained while I'm taking the trash out, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's going to really suck for everybody.
What? Been trying to watch some of your ticket time. Ticket time daw. Steve Montelli. What's he say? The one where we met with Brian. Sorry guys, we had a break for a while. It's basura time, finally. I came from Mindanao. Habla Espanol. I can't understand Espanol. Tagalog English only. Tagalglish. Yes, I enjoy it, Michael, but it's been a very short time. I enjoy because I'm working there also at Walmart. I work as a cashier and it's just 2 months and I need to go home after that. Yes, Carmelo, I came from Bukidnon. Kanilangan, Bukidnon. That's where I am. The differences from Mindanao to Caloocan, I think I left Mindanao like 1990s, and we don't have electricity. And there's no internet there. You can have your own, some of them are using data. You just load your phone and have a data, but they don't have like here that a wired internet, PLDT, some kind of like that. And I see as people sometimes. Maybe I'm one of them, Slim Jim. Did you live in state before? Yeah, I've been on state like the month of February until October only. Last year. And I miss it. I think it's safe, especially if you stay on the city, Cagayan de Oro City. Oh, you work in Malaybalay? Talaga? That is where we go if we want some groceries. I don't know. But they are more, I think it's not safe if you are so if they know you and you're so millionaire, some kind of like that. But if you're just a normal person coming here, you don't have to worry about. Yes, I want to meet Jinky also. Yes, I know they just, if you want to put your life in danger, you need to be more popular, you need to be so rich. because they are they are more interested on the rich people, which they can have millions of money. But if we're just, if you just stay here for a week or a days, it's all safe. It is safe for you to go to Basilan. Yeah, I think it's all safe. You just need to be nice to them. That's all. I don't know. Because maybe because you have dollars and we just have peso. And I really know that not all the American is so rich. Maybe they're just thinking about the conversion of the money. When you're here in the Philippines, your money getting high. It's 55 or 54, and we just have 1 peso for that. $1 for you and 54 peso for you. You know, it's really high rates for the currency of your money. That maybe that is one of the reason that they're looking the rate. Basilan and Jojo Island is just near to Zamboanga, so please go there. Ha! Who said that? For Mercury, tell Tito Jim all about it. Ha ha. My money is Canadian, not worth as much. I think it's 30 something for your Canadian dollar. Or 40. I didn't look at that. I usually look at the yen because of my mom and the dollar sometimes. 40 peso. Ah, it's 42. Yeah. It's also much. It's almost the same on the yen. If you have been there, why ask it? It's safe. You are already an expert of the area. I don't know about Jojo Islands. I never been there even though I'm Filipina. I think they take half bill on the trust. Maybe my family and friends said because we can go there and we must be rich because you can travel and enjoy, not worry about what to eat next. I think that's the Filipino thing. Like it's it's okay to have more foods right now and don't worry about tomorrow. It's a bahala na attitude that we have, you know. The transplant. Maybe I'm not worried. It's just a minute long. Thank you. I have 2 beers now from Mercury. Melanie, do you have any family living in the state? Yes, Michael, I have cousin on San Francisco. And I have grandmother, sister on Las Vegas. That's all. Do I need to check now if Philo is still there? Oh, this. Mindanao is very safe for anybody. A beautiful island. When I work there, I motorcycle to Davao. He's still there for a while, guys. Oh, we're studying. Oh, say hi to them. Philo's still there. Just waiting. Say hi, Maddie. Say hi. Hi, Mercury Tree. Hi, Brian. Hi, Carmelo. Hi, Slim Jim. Say hi. Say hi to them. Hmm. Why so many ladybugs with so many beautiful Filipinos? I don't know. The truth is out there. How old are you, Maddie? 7 months? 7 months already. She's already 7 months. Almost time. You want Maddie? You what you do? You want me to cook you lang, madingding? They just ask lang if I eat dogs. Ow. What? She looks scary, are you sure? Or she looks scared on me? No! I don't want Maddie to be a pollutant. That's not good. Yes, Carmelo, I think it's so safe there. I just remember I had brother-in-law before, and he is a Korean. He just came there, back and forth, like 5 times a year, even without my sister. And he is safe. So I think it's so safe in the Mindanao. You just care that long because about what people heard about the news, some kind of like that. All you have to do is be nice. That's all. Ding ding. Getting one's head chopped off to scare any person. Yeah, I know. I did there before. I found it safe. It is not media's fault or exaggeration. I think Cebu is far from South. I want to travel. Mercury, don't be so bad on body. She's a cute dog. See? It's safe in Mindanao. Mading, mading. I think Cebu is far from South. I want to travel in. Yeah, you can go to Cebu. And that Cebu is in Visayas area. You know, not a part of Mindanao. Is anyone hear about U.S. Navy in his house with a boat? I've never been in Cebu yet. I want to visit someday. I think Cebu is almost like Makati. It looks the same.
Ooh.
I want Shih Tzu because it's so cute. That's all. Shih Tzu now and what's that? German Shepherd.
Hey.
Did you that one?
Boy, that was a nightmare. Okay, let's see what you guys are talking about here.
Talking about how safe is Mindanao.
Mindanao's fine.
Yeah.
You just don't want to go down to Zamboanga area, you know. You just have to be smart when you're there. Where's Slim Jim? He's in CDO. He can tell you how safe Mindanao is. Slim Jim still in here? Oh, geez, I was gone, what, 20 minutes there? H effect? No, this dog is fine. We don't want a big dog that shits big and eats half your couch when you go to the mall on the weekend. We're little dog fans, and she's, you know, doesn't take up a lot of space. She's very, very good dog. Yeah, I didn't read the story about the, I don't know what's behind that Filipino American. How did he get it? Did he get himself in trouble or what? Tell Philo to leave. Mark 3. See, I knew it. I knew I was going to come back and suddenly the chat would go from 22 people down to 10. Everybody would be like, yeah, it's over. Show's over. Philo's back. Show's over. Yeah. I think it's sensationalized more than what the problem really is there. Even the press here in the Philippines tends to be sensationalist, much like the U.S. press. Oh, Carmelo Galiza worked in Bukidnon. Yeah, that's where she's from. Malay Balay. Yeah. I'll be damned. If I'm not mistaken, Melanie, that was the closest city to where Melanie lives, was Malay Balay. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's. Melanie said I was trying on the bikini. Forgot the 5-piece of Tim. No, they just called us out there way too soon. The truck was down by the basketball court when they called us out there, so.
Oh, is that right? Rain Man? He was bagged by a couple of freelancers? What a shame. Yeah, I saw Ned's video, but I didn't click on it to see. Wow. How about that? How about that? Well, it makes you wonder what happened, because if these girls were on the game, if you know what I mean, if the girls were on the game, why not just milk the guy as long as you can possibly milk him? Why kill him? I mean, obviously, you could probably get repeat business out of him or something, you know? Again, people don't think, they don't think the same way here, like we Westerners think. So, I mean, why whack a guy you could probably make a ton of money from? Just doesn't add up, does it? People think differently here. Yeah, 5,000 pesos is all it takes. Okay, so some of you guys know the story. That's what I read as well. He had asked to his home like 3 or 4 times before. The ladies are in. His driver can ID them. He had a driver. His driver picked up the 2 young ladies at the footbridge that used to be the main gate of the base near the SM Olongapo. Oh. Yeah, I know it well. Just walked across it not too long ago. I know exactly what you're talking about, Rain Man. That's right there where SM Olongapo is. You can catch the yellow Jeep there. I think it's the yellow Jeep. Yeah. Wow. No, you just don't know, you know, what people get involved in, what they get themselves into here. You have to be very careful, man. "68 years old. Wow. How about that?" No, I mean, that just goes to show you, man, you have to be careful at all times. I'll tell you what, you guys, it is hot here today. Holy shit. I started sweating out there, just standing there in the shade, waiting for the trash truck to come. Now, we haven't seen that trash truck in 2 weeks. I guarantee you they'll come back tomorrow, or they'll be back here again Monday. Carmelo loves CDO. Yeah, it sure sounds nice. I'd love to visit it. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels really hot today. Much hotter than it has. Brian Hatcher, I've read that many of the bar girls in AC have diseases. Also, Korean guys have a lot of diseases. Don't know, Brian. Considering the business that they're in, Carmelo says, do you pay yourself or drink cold San Miguel? Clyde says, I guess no one knows what that guy is doing with 2 girls. We just assume he was a good guy. Right.
I was thinking kind of the other side of the coin there, Clyde. Why would you? I mean, we know what goes on here. It's no secret. I'm just thinking, and who knows? The girls probably, if what I said holds up at all, maybe this is something that's been going on for a while, you know. Yeah, Zamboanga is not very safe for foreigners, right? (29C) in Cebu City. I actually wasn't drinking that time, Merc. I was just turning the aircon up. I think Melanie turned it down. I had it on 4. It's on 5 now. I've got a bottle right here underneath the, but I'm trying not to drink because we have to take the dog to the vet after this. Actually, maybe we're going to wait till the kids get home. I don't know. It's 12:25 now. I was thinking he was looking for fun from 2 younger women, and he chose the 2 wrong women. Yeah, I thought somebody said that there was a history there through CCTV or something. The girls had been to his house before. Wrap it up and visit Air Force One. Move out of the carport, mate. Oh, there was a story in the papers a few years back about an American sailor. Yeah, that happened right after I was here in 2014. Right there in Subic. It's a young 19-year-old, I think it was a U.S. Marine. Yeah. All good advice from Merc 3. Keep your wits about you. Don't walk around drunk. Oh, there you go. So there was a history there, yeah. Well, you don't know something. You don't know. You never know what's, you know, what went south. It seems odd though if these are working girls. It sounds like they were. Why kill the source? I mean, that's every working girl's dream is to get a Western source that she can go to. You know, repeat business over and over. Clyde Seaside. That's not what I heard. I heard that he was in jail here in the Philippines. Whatever the case may be, wherever he's at today, he ruined life for tons and tons, thousands of sailors and Marines all over the world. Because now when they come into port here, they're not allowed to go into the city. I heard that he was in very, very big trouble and in jail in the Philippines. Or maybe he was being held on base there, waiting to be released. You know what? I would have to go back and search the stories. I mean, that was 2014. My God, 4 years ago already.
That happened like the day after I left the Philippines and went back to California. All right, Merc3, thanks for the super chat while I was gone. Appreciate that, buddy. The guy killed, did 20 years in the Navy. He was pulling in a military pension. Wow. Yeah. Good call, Roy Thomas. Oh, okay. Maria Clara, thank you for your thanks for joining the chat. And Maria Clara says the Marine guy is still incarcerated in the Philippines. Oh, and Brian Hatcher said maybe you guys are Googling this currently. I don't know. He got 10 years in the Philippine prison. Yeah. I don't know if you guys if you followed the story, but the lady boy that he killed was one damn good lady boy. I was trying to follow the story as closely as possible, and they had a link to her Facebook, and you would not. I mean, it wasn't your average Philippines lady boy. This guy actually looked like a girl. But as I've said before, lady boys are not into deceiving people. They don't want trouble, so it's hard to imagine what actually happened. A lady boy does not want to go back to your room with you, fooling you, thinking that she's a girl. That's not what they want to do because they don't want any trouble. So it's hard to imagine what would have happened or what could have happened, what went wrong. Yeah, being in prison outside the U.S. Yeah, apparently strangled her and then drowned her in the CR, in the toilet. Jennifer Loudon. Yeah, it's just hard to imagine because that's not what lady boys are into. They don't want to trick the men that they're trying to pick up. They want to make sure the guy knows that, they're not a girl. They're not into tricking people because they're not looking for trouble. That's not what they want. They're just looking for money. Pesos, that's it. They're not looking for trouble. So, who knows what really happened, even in that case. Yeah, I remember seeing the Facebook, and I was like, wow. It actually looked like a girl. Yeah, it looked like totally looks like a girl. You would never know. Whew. Man, it was hot out there. Okay, Rain Man, if you say so. If you say so. I don't think so at all. Probably one of the best lady boys I've ever seen was that lady boy that was murdered in Subic. The pretty girl who sits next to my fiance in her office is a lady boy. She has an American gay boyfriend. Yeah. Yeah, Brian Hatcher. I've used to read Patio One News. That's funny. Back in the day, when I was considering Thailand for retirement, I used to always that was one of my go-to websites every day. It was Patio One. Yeah, Rain Man. Lady boys in the Philippines are not that good. This was a really good lady boy. This looked more like a Thailand lady boy than it did a Philippines lady boy.
It looked like she had actually paid to have work done even. She was that good. There's probably still links up. I mean, you can go check it out yourself. Everybody has to judge for themselves. I just remember thinking, my nephew here in Cebu is gay. Okay. He has a lot of ladyboy friends, and I have met some of them, like in the Jeepney in the mall. They, as you said, are not looking for any trouble. No. Topic shift. Does anyone have another business idea that has not been tried here? I don't know. Good question, Roy. I don't know what we're going to do next. I would like to get into the UV Express business, but that takes a bit of capital, you know. Going to have to put 20,000 USD up for capital. And I know it'll make money, but I just don't want to do that right now, you know. Yeah. Most people do food, real estate, jeepney, water filling. Yeah. I have no problem with ladyboys. I like friends, respect, and don't touch me. H effect, everything has been tried. Yeah. It's how you go about running it that will be the difference. Yeah, you also have to, depending on what you get into, you've got to maybe rent a space like Brian and Let did, you know. Balikbayan box shipping. This is for the seasoned world traveler. When you see two barber poles on top of each other, they are more than a barber shop in Korea. Yeah, and in Vietnam, the barber shop pole is green. Or is it red? I think it's green. The actual, the common is a red, white, and blue, right? That goes up. I think in Vietnam, if it's green, it's more than just a barber shop. No matter what you do, the locals have to be able to afford it. Right. Yeah, that's right. That's kind of like, I think that's kind of what we ran into with, you know, the little barbecue stand there. We were in a good area with a lot of foot traffic, but a lot of poverty. So the only time that we did anything that was worth any time at all was the weekend. The weekend it did good. The rest of the week, there was really no point in even being open. What color's the pole at your beauty salon? I don't think there is one, Clyde. A rub and tug shop. Yeah. Yeah, Vietnam. I was there back in 07 before Saigon took off, really. There's no Western food anywhere when I was there in 07, 2007. And now there's KFC, Pizza Hut, everywhere in Vietnam. Maybe get some land in a rural area and raise pigs for lechon and butcher shops. But there's been people do it before. McCoy Ngoy tried that. Mark, you guys all know Mark. Unfortunately, he ended up having to go back to the UK. He couldn't make a go at it here. Yeah. Pigs and chickens. Yeah. We were thinking about doing a few chickens here just to get the free eggs. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, Clyde, that's probably right. I'm sure the gas refill is probably really good. You just need a couple of guys with motorbikes to do the delivery for you, you know? Llama farm. A llama farm. Yeah, I've seen the foreigner farming in the Philippines. He's actually doing pretty good, isn't he? He's doing pretty good on his channel. Emu farm. Yeah, the foreigner in the Philippines is a piggery. Oh, I haven't watched him much, you know. I've told you guys that before. It's the bad part about being a vlogger. You're busy enough with your own stuff, you don't have time to watch your favorite vloggers. Yeah, I know, Clyde. We'd have to have a coop or something. It's foreigner farming in the Philippines. That's actually the name of it. Foreigner farming in the Philippines. Yeah, Rory. He's I've only watched a couple of his videos. I mean, they're so you know, the Philippine vlogging market is big, really big right now. There's so many of us. Yeah. The best business here is no business. Yeah, if you don't have to work, that's probably the best way to. Farming ladyboys for 3 years doesn't count. Is that the dude who feeds his pigs in a Speedo with a teenage girl? That's got to be funny. No wonder he's got so many views. That's got to be funny if he does that. Piche Baguio. Hello. The Our Lady of Grace Church or Our Lady of Guadalupe? If it's Our Lady of Guadalupe, that's walking distance from my house. I don't know Our Lady of Grace. We do have an Our Lady of Guadalupe that's just right down the street here, literally. You got to have something to do. Yeah, I agree, Dennis. Yeah, Slim Jim, that's about all I've got. So I know I took a chance, you know, just selling everything and coming here, but I didn't have a choice, really. I was forced into early retirement by corporate greed. A lot of you know the story. I worked with the company for 31 years and they laid me off. I was making too much money, so they had to get rid of me. And that's life in America. And then there was no other work. Of course, you're not going to find a job making that money you were making with that corporation that you spent 31 years of your life with. You're not going to find a job making that money. So what do? I sold my house and moved to the Philippines to be with my wife and stepkids. Didn't have a choice. It was either that or stay in Southern California, take a job, live with people, have to have roommates again. Screw that, you know. Southern California is expensive, man. Very expensive. It's an actual video that did the rounds in some expats' pages. Oh, what did I miss there? Peach, are you talking about Our Lady of Guadalupe? Yes or no? Just have $1,500 a month pension and you'll be sweet as long as you have a good wife. Yeah. The only one of you vlog in North Carolina, just like you said, you started out making video diaries thinking of no one would watch. Yeah. That's true, Brian. Your wife just got back from South Caloocan. Wow, she made good time, unless she left at 5 a.m. We can teach the kids here how to play baseball. If they are good, we can sell them to teams in the States, just like they do with the Cubans and Dominicans. Your boat awaits you in Huntington Beach. Well, I know I'm going to make a trip back, to the States eventually. It probably won't be until, I don't know. I know I'm going to have to make a trip back eventually to visit family and stuff. So, yeah, we'll spend a little time at Huntington Beach. Do your research and you will discover renting is a better alternative. Invest the money in your own country in something and get the earnings. Yeah. It was number 30 of the 197 step process. Oh, did you see that video where I said that? The 197 step process. What a joke, man. At 4:30 a.m. Okay, yeah. So there you go. Merc 3 says no jokes. When I go there, I like to help the poor people. Take them to dinner at a nice place. Send kids to college or assist them in business. Well, there you go. In 3 more months, Rainman says, I will have earned at least 50% of my current salary as a pension. %60 pension will be good. Yeah, I don't think you can post the link. I might be able to post it. Slim Jim, I agree with that price. That's probably pretty close. Our house is only, I don't know, 1.4 million, the assessment. So 1.3 million, $23,000, $24,000, something like that. And you guys see, we've got a nice house. I mean, it's not Western standard, but I mean, it's really good for Philippines. We've got land and Bubba Gump shrimp boat. Merc 3 was teaching martial arts. Nice. People are getting attacked by sharks in Orange County. They are starting to install shark detection devices along the beaches. Wow. How about that? The water must be warm. Expats survive in the Philippines survival. Oh, isn't that a... Roy's paying $30K a month rent. What's that come out to? $500 a month, 555 USD a month. Still much better than the West. You can't rent anywhere in the West for that. So I guess you're doing okay. Move your house to South Caloocan or Malabon, it would be $3 million. Yeah, because of the land that it's on. Yeah. MRJL was with JB Hunt for 28 years. Yeah. Yeah, my plan was to work all the way up till 55 and then retire and come here. But I got aced a couple of years early. They chopped my head off a few years early. So yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of money, 40K. But if you want a Western style of life, that's what you have to pay, right? If you want that Western style living here in the Philippines. Oh, you can go from Long Beach to Hawaii now. That's convenient. Yeah. Yep, I've often thought that myself, H effect. It's a lot easier being a visitor to the Philippines than it is being a resident. You know, I've said that a lot of times, and you know, most expats agree with that statement. If you can keep your Western standard, keep it, and just be a visitor here. Living here is tough. It's not easy, and that's just the scenario that I'm in. Okay, I moved into a house. This isn't my house. Melanie had this before we met, and I moved in here with her and her two kids. So, you know, it's different. It's not easy. Trust me. But I agree with you, H effect. If you want a Western life, why come here? Where in the freak would you stop flying from Long Beach to Hawaii? Yeah. Where would you stop? Want to piss off a hotel restaurant? Find an old, poor, homeless couple and invite them to dinner. Yeah. I think I would be more inclined just to give money, Merc 3, you know, than to do something like that. But I understand it. I understand what you're doing. Makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, Morning Breeze is the subdivision. Okay. Wow. Malabon. They sell off blocks of land at 20 to 30%. Wow. Yeah, maybe a little bit down the road for me, you know, when I can gain access to my 401k and once my pension does start, I can probably try something like that. Maybe buy some plots of land and oh, is Malabon a flood zone? I don't know. Rory Thomas, done that already, mate. Sure got some looks. Rory Thomas, what kills me is people move here to PI, try and keep a Western style, but it's not the same. They came here with an idea of life here instead of adjusting to your life to what is here. Yeah. HFX stayed 9 months at Lola's house. Yeah. A Mexican police officer was pulled over in Orange County with 50 pounds of meth. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's it's pretty well known that the locals are very shy to speak English. So if you're in Angeles, it's different. There's a lot more English spoken there because they get a lot more practice, the locals. Yeah, Morning Breeze. Gotcha, MRJL. That's the subdivision. I got it. Very cool. Yeah, Rory, I lost a lot of weight here when I came here too. I lost 20 pounds myself. I was, you know, and I actually got into pretty good shape at one time. Then rainy season came, my knees started bugging me. I've got to get back into the gym though. So important. So important to get back there. I miss, I miss that daily workout. I really do. Got to get back at it, man. Bottoms up. Actually, Clyde, I've kept the weight off. I haven't even put it back on, surprisingly. I thought I would. I thought I was going to get really big when I came here, I was 185 pounds when I left the U.S., and I'm about 165 now. Oh, yeah, I can have conversations with my daughter especially and my wife, but most of the rest of the family doesn't talk to me. So Rory's biggest problem is food. The girls at the hair salon say hello and want to subscribe to your channel from Little Saigon. Ah. Yeah, I could tell you where I went, Brian. It was Harbor and Westminster in a little strip mall there in the corner. It was a little salon that I went to for probably 6, 7 years. I started going there. It would be Caddy Corner, or no, sorry. Let me think about that. You and I are in touch. When I remember where it's at, I'll tell you where it's at. Yeah, it's hard to be fat in this heat, Lefty all round. What's up, bud? Good to see ya. Lefty all round. Bolsa and Magnolia. Oh, is that where you go? Bolsa and Magnolia? Yeah, the one that I went to was opposite the Target on Westminster, I want to say. See, I would come up Brookhurst Yeah, I would exit Brookhurst and I would come north on Brookhurst, make a right on Westminster. So it was Brookhurst and Westminster. Oh, Lefty almost got nailed by a car. Suggest they're Mexican hiding from Trump. Yeah, they say that they say to jump up and lean to the left. There was like a YouTube video about what to happen if you think you're going to get hit by a car. Yeah, Brian, it's not on there's like an Asian market on one corner, Target on the other, 99-cent store on the other, and then the other corner, there's a Pizza Hut and a Carl's Jr. And I went to that salon in that little strip mall, all the way at the right, all the way to the end. I probably went there for 7 years. Got to know all the girls in there really well. Yeah, your rental property is built for Westerners, yeah. Yeah, it's coming to me now, Brian. It would be like the strip mall that's behind the Pizza Hut and the Carl's Jr., that strip mall in there. Yeah, I quit smoking a long time ago, man. That shit, that's. I didn't drink pop anymore either. That shit can stop your pancreas from producing insulin. BB Salon. No, Rain Man, it's not BB Salon. It's lots of magic goes on with the Chinese. Oh, Rory's diabetic. LIDT. You have an LIDT. That must be a typo or a autocorrect mistake or something. Mathematician. Roy's a mathematician. Wow. That's a long time to be diabetic and not know it. How much can I drink until you have a good buzz going on? I don't know, Brian. My tolerance is pretty high, but I mean, I could probably easily do a half a bottle of Emperador and still be standing and talking and fully coherent. Diabetic for 11 years with annual physicals in the military. No one ever told you. Or did they just never test you for it? Is that possible? Two liters of Red Horse. Yeah, I could probably have a decent buzz off of 1 liter of Red Horse. And then an awesome buzz at 2 liters. But yeah, Red Horse is, yeah, there's just something about that beer. You do get a buzz pretty quick. You know, that buzz that you chase, that everybody chases. Brian, I'm pretty good at both, although I haven't played darts in a while. But I bet you I could hold my own. I know a place where we can play. Way, way off the beaten path, too. I mean, way off the beaten path. Anybody ever heard of Harry the Horse? He owns a hotel in Angeles called the Blue Boar Inn. And he was a blogger, Angeles city blogger for years and years and years. He's a retired Air Force from Clark. Harry the Horse. Has anybody ever heard of that guy? He's an Angeles city mainstay for years and years. Apparently, he has the place where you play darts. My Philippine Journey. Oh, isn't that Mike? Mike Philippine? Yeah, Rainman. He had a website, Harry the Horse. He used to do a weekly blog, and the guy was awesome. I followed him for a long, long time. And as many times as I've been to Angeles City, I've never met the guy. No way, Brian. Not going to happen, bud. No way. No way, brother. Is it ever going to happen? You ain't got to worry. We'll just fucking break out our ninja skills, baby. Take care of business. That's what we're going to do. That's what I've done so far. It's worked really good for me. Oh. Hey. Oh, the bar size tables. Those are the smaller ones, right, Lefty? Yeah. Playing on the full size table, it can be Jim Schultz. Hey, buddy. That's okay. About to wrap it up, probably pretty soon here. Welcome, Jim. Good to see you. I have claimed it with VA, but even with my records, they only recognize I am diabetic since 14. Oh, wow. Yeah, stripes and solids. Good old stripes and solids on a bar-sized table. That's just good fun there. 25 cents a game or whatever. Lefty also plays pocket pool. Is that true, Lefty? Steel tip darts, yeah. Brian, what do I do during the day? if I'm not vlogging and the kids are in school. Well, I'm almost always doing something. Believe it or not, as small as my channel is, I'm almost always doing something for YouTube. It's a daily thing. A lot of times I'll have maybe 3-4 videos in here. I've got a 256 gig card in this camera, so I could vlog for probably a month or 2-3 solid weeks without uploading. But I'm almost daily doing something for YouTube. And then Melanie and I have all the house upkeep. You know, it's hard to keep a house up here. It's so dusty. There's so many bugs. You have to clean daily. Even though we've only got 2 kids, you'd think there was 18 people living in this house with the amount of laundry we have. He's waiting at the barber for his lady boy. You can be a shark if I am drunk enough. Yeah. Merc 3. I have no friends. I got to play pocket pool by myself. Pocket pool sharks. You guys are funny. You mastered the game. Merc 3 is a master at pocket pool, baby. Hey, day drinking. Lefty, I have a Givi box. Oh. Later, Rory. Okay, Rory, thanks for coming, bud. Yeah, I just mount that on the back and we can shop till we drop almost. And then if we know that we're going to buy a lot of stuff, we also have a couple of backpacks. I can wear a backpack. Melanie can wear a backpack. So it's life here. It's just the way you do it, you know. It's different, but it works for us. Oh, the shot glass is, yeah. No opposition. Some food, be safe. Mercury 3, no opposition. Life is awesome. Life is awesome, Merc 3. Brian, yes, I've had sushi. Melanie and I have had sushi a couple of times here. I don't remember the name of the restaurant. There's a restaurant that's in SM Malls that's very good. And I always forget the name of the restaurant in Angeles, but it's fantastic. Thanks for Leibold for coming, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you, sir. Just bump elbows, huh? Later, Roy. Have a good day. See you, Roy. Are you keeping your motorcycle in good shape? Yes, Brian, I am. I'm trying to keep it in really good shape because that's my thing. I've always kept all of my things that I own mechanical in the best shape I can. It's tough here in the Philippines, though. The weather here, it just destroys shit, man. All right, you guys, you know what? I am spent.
I'm gonna call this chat too. I'm hungry. We've got to take the dog to the vet. It's now 12 after 1. His motorcycle has not gained a pound since he bought it. That's funny. Okay, guys, thanks for joining the chat. We're going to do it again. It's every Tuesday and Friday at 10. Thanks for coming in. Melanie thanks you for amusing her and asking her all the questions. She enjoys it. And from North Caloocan City, guys, where the city meets the province, thanks again. Brian, Jim, Rainman, Slim Jim, Dennis, Merc3, Robert Leibold. See you guys all on the next one. Thanks again for joining. We really appreciate it. Bye now.